So good day everyone, this video is all about the project and marine environment, which is to explain the MARPOL Annex 1 to 3. So let's go to first to Annex 1. So Annex 1 is the regulation for the prevention of pollution by oil. So it entered into force on October 2, 1983. So this is it's all about the discharge criteria and requirements for the prevention of pollution by oil and oily substances. So beside that technical guidelines, it contains the concept of special areas which are considered to be vulnerable to pollution by oil. When it comes to discharges of oil within them have been completely prohibited, with minor well-defined exceptions. So the main purpose of Annex 1 is to protect the marine environment through the complete elimination of pollution by oil. So when it says elimination, so let's so not just prevention, so they are thoroughly eliminate that no one can be above this regulation. So not just by oil and other damaging elements, and to lessen the chances of accidental charges. So this is what we call lessons of prevention. So prevention, they say is prevention is better than cure. So that's why they prevent to lessen the chances of accidental discharge of any such element. So Annex 1 regulation for prevention pollution by oil, and it also applies in all kind of ships other than oil tanker, 400 gross tonnages, and oil tanker ships of 150 and above. So this regulation is created just to ensure that our marine life or marine environment in our marine life are protected and safe by that kind of pollutions or pollutants. So let's go to Annex 2. So Annex 2 is the regulation for the control of pollution by noxious liquid substances, especially in bulk. So it entered into force April 6, 1987. So these are the details, discharge criteria, and measures to control pollution by noxious liquid substances carried in bulk. It subdivides substances into contains detailed operational standards and procedures. Some substances were evaluated and conclude appended in convention. So it also Annex 2 is also the purpose is to protect our environment by controlling operational pollution and reducing pollution resulting from grounding, collision from vessel carrying noxious liquid substances. So vessel that can be accidental. So prevention for accident for oil tankers, not just but also the ships that carry chemicals or other harmful substances. So let's say accidental by grounding or by collision. So no one knows where it happened, but the Annex 2 is the main purpose of Annex 2 is to control and prevent that kind of situation in navigating at sea. So let's go to Annex 3. So Annex 3 is the regulation for the prevention of pollution of harmful substances carried by sea in package form. So generally, it contains requirements for issuing the detailed standards on packing, marking, labeling, and documentation, storage, quantity limitations, exceptions, and notification for preventing pollution by harmful substances. So the annex should be implemented through the International Maritime Dangerous Goods or IMDG code, which has been amended to include pollutants. The amendment so entered into force on January 1, 1999. So it entered into force on July 1, 1992, but the amendments entered into force on January 1, 1991. So this regulation is for prevention of pollutants harmful substances carried by the sea. So it means every package that carried by the ship uh, must have a marking or labeling. So marking, when it says marking, so for example, let's say this box should be fragile, fragile. So um, we must be careful to this package because it easily broke, or so the markings should be in the and outside of the box is careful because it's fragile. So and labeling, so labeling, when it says labeling, um, this is what we call that how much how much boxes this kind of package or fragile boxes, how many boxes of it. So let's say 3, so let's put the label this is 1 box of fragile, and then it is 2, and um it is not be it cannot be separated, it can be a package form. So let's go to documentation. So all boxes or package in the ship are all documented by um by the crew of the ships. So let's go to now to storage limited exemption, preventing harmful substances. So it must that boxes that carried by the ships must be harmful substances. That's why we must be careful of this, because not just a fragile box, but also we have to prevent the other box, just like ammunition. We cannot we we don't know that box contains ammunition, fireworks. So let's put it in the safe area of the ship that cannot be um, that cannot be combined, and to make a um, to make that boxes like fireworks, so it's gonna blow. So let's separate from the other, because some of the some of packages or or contains of the package, when it combined together, so it can damage, or it can cause fire, or for worse, it's gonna blow. So all crews on the ships are affected. So I think that's all. Thank you.